Tetragrammaton is not equivalent to Illah. It's not equivalent to Allah.
Well, Allah is not the only name Allah has.
Okay, so which one is the equivalent to the Tetragrammaton?
That Tetragrammaton could be Al-Hayy Al-Qayyum.
Really?
Yes, Al-Hayy Al-Qayyum.
Yeah.
The four letters. And what's the meaning of Al-Hayy? Al-Hayy has the same meaning as Yahweh. Do you know that?
No, it doesn't.
The living.
No, it doesn't.
The living is the meaning of Al-Hayy.
Yeah.
Yes.
And what's the meaning of the Tetragrammaton? I am.
No, it's not.
It is.
It's not.
He actually gives it.
It's not.
He actually gives
I am in Hebrew is Ehyeh.
The word ehya is a verb in the call imperfect form derived from the root haya, he yod he, meaning to exist or to become. Hello everyone. In this video debate, we will discuss the Muslim claim that Muhammad is a prophet like Moses, as stated in Deuteronomy 18:18. Is this claim true? Let's take a moment to watch this video.
Like Moses?
Yes,
and
Jesus
why?
is a prophet like Moses.
And
Where
why
are you going? That's where you're going, Deuteronomy 18.
Okay, good.
Yeah. But I just...
So my point was
I have
John
it here, by the way.
1:21 was talking about Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So that is where he mentioned in the Injil, and we're going to go back to Deuteronomy 18 because you say that prophet is mentioned in Deuteronomy 18.
Yeah, it's 18:18.
I'm going to prove that Deuteronomy 18.
That's it. And this is why. Shall I give you the reference like a prophet Muhammad is like a prophet Moses? I give you all the references?
No. Hold on one
I
second.
have nine.
Brother, we will address that.
References.
Let me address with him first. Yeah, we will go there.
I have 9 references.
Deuteronomy.
Sorry. Tired. It's been a long day. It's been a long day.
I have 9 references which confirm Moses and Prophet Muhammad, they are exactly the same, because Jesus was born not naturally like Prophet Muhammad and Prophet Moses. Moses came with the law, Prophet Muhammad came with the law. Jesus came follower of the law. Prophet Moses, he fought as a warrior to God. Muhammad, he fought. Jesus, he's never fought anyone.
I'm gonna use your passage.
Did you hear what I said?
Yes, I heard what you said. I'm gonna use your passage simply to disprove that this
Are you
is
reading
a reference.
Deuteronomy 18?
Deuteronomy 18, and I'm just gonna skip to the bit that disproves that this could possibly be Muhammad. Okay, right? And it's in verse 19. It shall come about that whoever will not listen to my words, which he shall speak in my name, I myself will require it of him. But the prophet who speaks a word presumptuously in my name, which I have not commanded him to speak, or which he speaks in the name of other gods, the prophet shall die.
You should put to death, yeah.
What was the name that Moses gave to the people of Israel as the name of God?
Moses.
Yes.
He gave Tetragrammaton, four letters.
Which is? How is that? How do we say that?
4 letters, there's no name.
It's translated as Yahweh.
Yeah.
Well, you made it into Yahweh. He didn't give them the name Yahweh.
Right, so we got
He
this
said
Tetragrammaton.
four letters.
Right. But it's not Allah, is it?
I will raise up a prophet like you for them from among their fellow Israelites. I will put my words in his mouth, and he will speak to them whatever I command. Deuteronomy 18:18. The term MIQEREV means from among or in the midst of. The word akhehem is derived from ak, meaning brother, in its plural form with the pronominal suffix hem, meaning there. This passage emphasizes God's promise to raise a prophet like Moses from among the Israelites' brethren who will speak his words faithfully. Who is the prophet to be raised from the midst of Israel and from the brothers of Israel? Muhammad is not from the midst of Israel, nor has it been proven that Muhammad descended from Ishmael. Even if Muhammad were a descendant of Ishmael, this would not fulfill the criteria since Ishmael is not from the midst of Israel. Muhammad is not from the brothers of Israel. Even if Muhammad were descended from Ishmael, Ishmael is not a brother of Israel or Jacob. The brother of Israel, Jacob, is Esau. Ishmael is Israel's uncle. Even the Edomites, descendants of Esau and biological brothers of Israel, are not referred to as brothers of Israel. The phrase, from among your brothers, miakeka, literally from your brothers without the word among, implies the 12 tribes of Israel. Similarly, from among their brothers, MIQEREV AKHEYHEM, literally from their brothers, also refers to the 12 tribes of Israel. Consider the following examples. You must select without fail a king whom the Lord your God chooses. From among your fellow citizens you must appoint a king. You may not designate a foreigner who is not one of your fellow Israelites. Deuteronomy 17:15. Question. Who does a king from among your brothers, Melech, MIQEREV AKHEYHEM, refer to? Does it refer to the Edomites, biological brothers of Jacob, Israel, or the Arabs, brothers of Isaac and uncles of Israel? Answer. The first king of Israel, Saul, was from the tribe of Benjamin, and the second king, David, was from the tribe of Judah. All subsequent kings also came from Israel. There was never a king from the midst of Israel's brothers who came from the Arabs. What about Jesus Christ? Jesus Christ is clearly from the midst of Israel, and Jesus Christ is clearly from the brothers of Israel because he is from the tribe of Judah, one of the 12 tribes of Israel.
Because he's not Illa.
Yeah, but Allah is a God of the Old Testament.
Hold on
as well.
one second. Hold on one second. What's the criterion? The criterion is that they will speak in the name of the Tetragrammaton, whatever the Tetragrammaton is. Okay, however we pronounce it. Okay, and let's just leave that hanging. Let's not even debate how we pronounce it. It's just the Tetragrammaton. You might have one way of pronouncing it, I might have another. But can we agree that the Tetragrammaton
Yeah.
is not equivalent to Illah, it's not equivalent to Allah?
Well, Allah is not the only name Allah has.
Okay, so
Quran
which
has
one?
given many
Which
names.
one is the equivalent to the
That
Tetragrammaton?
Tetragrammaton could be Al-Hayy Al-Qayyum.
Really?
Yes, Al-Hayy Al-Qayyum.
Yeah.
The four letters. And what's the meaning of Al-Hayy? Al-Hayy has the same meaning as Yahweh. Do you know that?
No, it
The
doesn't.
living.
No, it doesn't.
The living is the meaning of Al-Hayy.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
So-
what's the meaning of the Tetragrammaton? I am.
No, it's not.
It is.
It's not.
He actually gives it.
It's not.
He actually
I
gives
am in Hebrew is Ehyeh.
No, I'm sorry. It actually gives in Exodus.
Yes, go on then. Let's go to the Hebrew. What Hebrew
let's
says.
go. Let's go to Exodus.
Yeah, no. Let's go to Hebrew. Exodus what?
It gives the meaning.
Exodus 3, is it?
Then Moses said to God, "Behold, I am going to the sons of Israel."
What are you reading?
I'm reading from Exodus chapter 3, verse 13.
Okay.
Then Moses said to God, "Behold, I am going to the sons of Israel, and I will ask, of Israel, and I will say to them, the God of your fathers has sent me to you. Now they may say to me, what is his name?
That's right.
What shall I say to them?"
That's right.
God said to Moses,
That's verse 14.
I am who I am.
Yes. And how
And
is it in Hebrew?
he said, thus you shall say to the sons of Israel, I am has sent me to you.
That's verse
so that
15.
is the name of God.
That's verse 15 you read in the
Yes,
end.
that's-
Okay.
that's
Now-
the meaning of it.
No,
I
no,
am.
No. When you say I am is Yahweh. That's what you say.
That's he is.
Okay.
Yahweh is he is.
But in Hebrew, how do you say I am in Hebrew?
Well, one second. How do you? He is what it means. What's the Arabic name that you quoted? The all living. Is he is the same as the all living?
No. You say I am is his name. That's what he says. That- you say-
How do we translate Yahweh into English?
No, you say I am is his name. That's what you said. I'm going to count you on that. You say I am his name. Now we go to Hebrew. How do you say I am in Hebrew? It doesn't say Yahweh. It didn't say Yud He Wah He for Tetragrammaton. It says Ehyeh. Ehyeh Asher Ehyeh.
I am, yes.
I am. So Ehyeh is
Yahweh is he is.
no Hebrew ever says Ehyeh is the name of God. Everyone
Sorry,
says Yahweh
sorry.
is the name of God.
People can decide for themselves. Listen to the verse.
I'm giving you the Hebrew word.
And I'm
here.
reading it right here. That's been translated by scholars who are more linguistic than you, I, or anyone here in this
So
speaker's
those who are
corner.
writing Hebrew here and they say Ehyeh instead of Yahweh,
Brother.
they are wrong. Look, what
Brother.
it says here. I am is.
Yes.
Can you see it? I am.
Yes.
Ehyeh.
Right.
Ehyeh.
Go up.
Yeah.
Go
In
up.
the next verse, if you go.
Wait. Go to the Tetragrammaton in verse.
No, the Tetragrammaton is in the
14.
next verse.
So go to it. Go to
15.
it.
You
Go
mean
to
verse
it. In
15?
verse 14. Go to it.
No. This is verse 14.
Brother.
Yeah, this is verse 14.
Right. It says. Right. Would you agree that you're not a linguist?
Yes, neither you.
No. But would you agree that people that translated this are linguists?
And those who are writing this in the Hebrew, they're linguistic.
I agree. No, these are not linguists. You're using what, Bible.com?
Those who are writing in
It's an
Hebrew-
interlinear. It's an interlinear.
So those who
yeah?
are writing in
So
Hebrew
let's
and
look
they're
at it.
telling you how you
And
pronounce.
how is it translated? How is it translated? Forget the Hebrew. How do they translate it?
I am.
I am. And
Yeah.
what did I translate it as here? I am.
Yeah, I'm not.
So I'm right.
I'm
then.
not denying I am. It's
Thank
not.
you.
But Ehyeh.
Great.
The Hebrew is Ehyeh.
Great.
Now no
Which
one
is
say
translated,
Ehyeh.
I am.
Bob, you're not listening. No one say Ehyeh is the name of God.
No,
So-
literally, it
so
is
what I'm
saying that that is the name of
What I'm
God.
trying to saying that you had made it into the name of God.
No.
Because next verse gives you the name of God.
Shall we read
verse
the passage?
15 gives you the name of God,
Shall we
and
read
it
the
gives you
passage?
Tetragrammaton, which says Yahweh.
Shall we read the
So they're
passage?
different.
Let's read the passage again, because you're simply not keeping up with the logic, Abbas.
Okay.
Moses said to God, "Behold, I am going to the sons of Israel,
That's
and I
right.
will say to them, the God of your fathers has sent me to you. Now they may say to me, what is his name?" So what's the question?
What's his
the
name?
name of the God?
Thank you.
Yeah.
And he replies, God said to Moses, "I am who I am." He said, "Thus you shall say to the sons of Israel, I am has sent me to you." So in answer to the question, what is his name, how should Moses reply?
I tell you what happened here.
Answer the question. How should Moses reply?
But
No, answer my
One second.
question.
No, I'm answering.
How should Moses reply?
Okay.
How should he reply?
I'm answering you.
I am. How should he reply? I am. How should he reply? What does
The phrase Ehyeh Asher Ehyeh can be referred to in Exodus 3:14. The name Ehyeh, a call imperfect verb, first common singular, is the name first spoken by God to Moses. The context is as follows. Moses said to God, "If I go to the Israelites and tell them, the God of your fathers has sent me to you, and they ask me, what is his name? What should I say to them?" Exodus 3:13. Observe how Moses' question, "What is his name?" is expressed as Mahshemo. God said to Moses, "I am that I am." And he said, "You must say this to the Israelites, I am has sent me to you." Exodus 3:14. This verse demonstrates God's self-identification as "I am that I am," or "I will be who I will be," and emphasizes his eternal and self-existent nature. The word Ehyeh is a verb in the call imperfect form derived from the root haya, he yod he, meaning to exist or to become. The call stem, which signifies simple or light, represents a simple active verb. The term call is more commonly referred to today as pa'al. The phrase Ehyeh Asher Ehyeh should be translated as "I will be who I will be." In contrast, the Septuagint translates Ehyeh Asher Ehyeh as ego eimi ho'on, literally "I am the one who is" in the present tense. It is significant to note that God's name here is expressed in the form of a verb, an active and living word, rather than as a noun, which is static or lifeless. This indicates that the Lord God of Israel is not a passive or lifeless deity, but a living, dynamic, and active God. The Lord appeared to Moses in the burning bush. He manifested himself to Israel in a pillar of cloud. On Mount Sinai, he appeared in a dense cloud accompanied by thunder and lightning. His glory was revealed through Moses, and he appeared to Gideon as the angel of the Lord, and so on. Throughout these events, the Lord introduced himself to Israel by revealing his presence through actions, enabling them to recognize him through his mighty works in their history.
does God say your reply is?
I tell you what happened here.
No, I want you to answer my
I'm
question,
telling you
Abbas.
what happened here because it doesn't add up.
Answer the question,
Bob, you
Abbas.
have to let me speak.
What is the answer to the question?
No, I have to answer the way I want to answer.
We've got it on
According
camera.
to
He's not
your-
going
to
to
his
answer.
Bible is
I am
am.
answering. We're
Go
not
on.
letting
According
answer.
to
Go
his
on.
Bible,
Answer the
okay.
question.
According to your Bible, it's I am.
Let Abbas
But
speak.
let him explain why
Let
he's not
Abbas speak.
confirming.
We're all agreed that it does say "I am" according to my Bible.
Yeah,
Thank
no,
you.
yeah.
So I'm not misquoting my Bible. Thank
Fair
you.
enough.
Go on, Abbas.
What happened here? Moses asking him, "What do I say? Who sent me?"
Yes.
God is just telling me simply, "I am who I am." Basically, why are you asking me who's sending you? I am who I am, meaning I am God is sending you. And the next verse he gives his name. Next verse he say Yahweh. Tell them Yahweh, verse 15. Now if you see verse 14 and verse 15, if you analyze, the Hebrew is different.
What does it say?
Hebrew in verse 14 say Ehyeh.
What does it say? What's the translation?
Ehyeh, I am. I am.
Thank you. I am.
But hang on, what's the next verse says?
Go on then, pull it up. Let's look at it.
We got verse 15
Yeah,
here.
yeah, let's
now
look it
the
up.
word here is Yahweh.
Yeah, and what does it say?
Well, how they translate Yahweh?
Yeah,
Can you see Yahweh here?
yeah,
God
it's there,
Yahweh.
it's there, it's there.
God
What does it
Yahweh.
say?
Yeah.
Okay, what it says?
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
That's how they
Okay,
translate
no,
it.
not only that. Not only
So
that.
is Yahweh Allah?
Bob, you're not listening. Not only that, even how it pronounced, it doesn't pronounce Ehyeh. It pronounced Yahweh. So meaning he say Ehyeh in the first verse, and the next verse he say Yahweh. So which one is the name?
So can I reply
Yahweh
now?
is the name or Ehyeh is the name?
can I
So
reply now?
last word.
Yeah.
So when God says I am who I am, meaning he's telling, just tell them I am who I am. Why are you asking my name? Next verse he says, I am Yahweh and I'm sending you. So I am is not a name because you want it to be a name, because Jesus says before Abraham was I am. So you want to make I am as a name. Actually, I am was never a name.
Can I now reply? So as you've just seen, using the very source that Abbas used concords with what I am saying. His sources say the bit that we translate as I am who I am is Yahweh. That is not Allah, and Muhammad never used
the name.
it. No, I didn't interrupt you.
But you are lying on my behalf.
Let me finish.
That's not
let
the
me
name.
finish, Abbas. Abbas, let me finish, otherwise I'll just start shouting. You know how this goes. So, using your source, your sources, the very source that you're using translates it as Yahweh, and it also translates it as I am. The very two words that I used in my argument about the name of God. And you were saying, so my simple question is, where does Muhammad use that name? He never uses Yahweh. And then you gave another Arabic name, the meaning of which is the all-living one. The all-living one is not the same as I am. And this is what the passage says. We'll just read it. Wait. Final point. This is what the passage says. I think it's really obvious if you follow it. Then Moses said to God, behold, I am going to the sons of Israel, and I will say to them, the God of your fathers has sent me. Now they may say to me, what is his name? So what's the question? The question is, what is the name of God? God replies, what shall I? So he says, what shall I say to them? God said to Moses, I am who I am, which is Yahweh. And then he says, and then God said, he said, thus you, Moses, shall say to the sons of Israel, I am has sent me to you. So in answer to the question, what is his name? The answer is, I am.
No one knows exactly how to pronounce the four sacred letters YHVH from the Old Testament. The pronunciation Yehovah originates from the YHVH letters combined with the vowels of Adonai by Masoretic scholars, who also did not know the correct pronunciation. Many people have only guessed or assumed how to vocalize these four letters, resulting in variations such as Yahava, Yehuwah, Yahweh, Yahuwah, Yahweh, and so on. Thus, all these pronunciations are mere assumptions, making both Yehovah and Yahweh speculative names. Therefore, it doesn't matter whether you call him Yehovah, Yahweh, or Jehovah. All these refer to Jesus Christ, the Lord who saves. It would actually be more accurate to say that YHVH, Yahweh, Yehovah, Jehovah, is his second name. His first name is Ehye Asher Ehye, I am who I am. Moreover, God has many names. The name YHVH refers to the favored name of the God of Israel, particularly the name revealed to Moses. Traditionally, this name was not spoken due to its sacredness. In line with this tradition, I prefer not to pronounce YHVH, just as the Jewish people refrained from doing so and admitted that they themselves did not know how to pronounce these four sacred letters. Even if pronounced, there is no consensus, with variations like Yahweh, Jehovah, Yehovah, etc. This fundamental background is reflected in the Septuagint, which opted for a safe translation of YHVH as Kyrios, Lord. This earliest translation was later followed by other translations in different languages, rendering it as Lord in English translations like the KJV. If there are still groups insisting that the pronunciation Yahweh is the most correct name of the Lord, I would instead prefer the term Ehye, a verb in call imperfect, first-person singular, which I consider a more accurate reference to his true name.